so much. I'll never forget the meeting with Graham. She was very critical of my show.
Camera.
But she was, had such a sense of humor about it. I was stunned that she actually watched my show. Thank you very much. It's an honor for me to be here to join the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and MilitaryConnection.com 5th Annual Simi Valley American Sports and Freedom Walk. On September 14, 2001, inside Washington's National Cathedral at the National Day of Prayer and Remembrance for the victims of the terrorist attack on September 11th, President George W. Bush spoke these words. It is said that adversity introduces us to ourselves. This is true of a nation as well. In this trial, we have been reminded, and the world has seen, that our fellow Americans are generous and kind, resourceful and brave. We see our national character in rescuers working past exhaustion, in long lines of blood donors, and thousands of citizens who have asked to work and serve in any way possible. And we have seen our national character in eloquent acts of sacrifice. In these acts, and many others, Americans show deep commitment to one another and abiding love for our country. Our nation saw evil and the very worst of human nature, and we responded with the best of America. September 11, 2001, sadly, will be forever one of those days in history. I'm talking about a day where people can tell you exactly where they were and what they were doing when they first heard the news. Days like December 7th, 1941, the attack on Pearl Harbor. November 22nd, 1963, the assassination of John F. Kennedy. And now, September 11th, 2001, the attack on our mainland by 19 suicidal terrorists. 9/11. Yet people say that we are forgetting the state, that we are forgetting 9/11, and in many ways that's a true part of human nature. We all move on, and it's healthy to do so, but another part of it is emotion. For 9/11 in particular, as each year at this time television replays the terrible images and anguish and despair we all felt comes flooding back. It is very hard to cope with those memories. And while we must never forget the horrific tragedy when we were brutally attacked by Al-Qaeda, we must remember that we did indeed respond with the best of America. We've heard these stories that give us strength in such a difficult time. The hundreds of first responders who raced to the scene and charged into the towers without regard to their own safety, the passengers